One night it fell slowly, the old train heading to the Himalayan area. Inside the train there were humble passengers and peasants. There, on a wooden seat, our protagonist prays in silence, while her heart was raised to God. Her thoughts were on the place where her next home would be. All the misery that was on the train ran through her mind a great nightmare. She was feeling the persons that were beggars covered with sores, paralyzed people covered with flies, an old man dying in a corner, dying who's there between life and death, abandoned children who they live amid garbage and loneliness. All the misery rests under the same sun. That suffering, that innocent silence. Then she wonders in her heart, Lord, is it possible? That's where you want me? That's where you wait for me? This is the sacrifice you ask of me so that I can follow you more closely? And in her heart, she hears a soft voice. Yes, it is the price of your follow-up. This is the price of your love. You can't go back. If you don't start, nobody will. It's your chance. They need you. They yell at you desperately. Come, help us. It is now or never. Don't be afraid. And there, in the dark of the night, in the middle of the train, a tiny and simple 36-year-old nun makes a rough decision. If this is the price of my love for you, Lord, I will dedicate myself for life to the poorest of the poor, beginning with Calcutta. From this mystical and at the same time deeply human experience in the protagonist, there is a before and after break in her life, and thus her destiny will change. On that moonlight night, in a third-class wagon, Mother Teresa of Calcutta was born to the world. What impacted me is the most that she did not want to be like them, but to become like them. Like she brought the light of Jesus to the poor. She was really able to find Christ in each one of them. She strove to bring people's souls to God and also to bring God to people's souls. I believe that it goes hand in hand with charity and solidarity, since today it is an appreciated and admired value. I think that there are thousands of people who dedicate their time and resources to help those most in need. And it is very good that we have that conscience, because that means that it is to love as God loves us. The clear message that Mother Teresa of Calcutta leaves us is the poorest of the poor, the love of God, you will find it. Mother Teresa is clearly a great role model and an impulse to understand the people who need it the most. We live in a great indifference, in a great selfishness in our lives that we can see clearly the need of others. The works of love begin from our heart, our house. The call of our lives is to get out of that indifference and to be able to open our eyes to see the one who needs us the most. Thanks for your attention.